easy. It had taken years to win her confidence. Okay, and a few nights of cocktails, too. She liked her mint julep strong. Many of them on the night she changed her will. Now all that remained was her death. And then real life could begin. The stalker grinned as a car in front of the cafe pulled away. The parking gods were benevolent in downtown Devil's Beach today, and it was a cinch to find a spot on the island's busy main drag. Sometimes it was overrun with beachgoers who figured it was easier to park there and walk to the nearby beach. From this vantage point in the space near the cafe, the stalker could watch the woman through the sedan's tinted windows. She assumed her usual spot at the coffee house, always in that comfy, overstuffed seat near the window. The beige chair with the light blue pillow. She waved and smiled. Probably it's something one of the baristas said. When she laughed, the woman's face crinkled and cracked with decades of hard-earned wrinkles. Then a man came into view and sat in a chair next to the woman. The stalker scowled. What was this? The man was probably around 30, dirty blonde hair, stubble that made him look rakish, Ray-Ban sunglasses. He wore a dark blazer over a white t-shirt and dark jeans. His smile was positively dazzling, and he tenderly reached for the woman's hand. He lowered the sunglasses, and his beauty increased by approximately 1,000%. Who was this guy? Surely not a lover. She wasn't that bold. It couldn't be family, could it? The woman had mentioned no relatives in Florida, and only a distant few in the Midwest, and they hadn't shown interest in her for decades. She'd been chosen for her money and her isolation. The stalker's stomach soured as the pair laughed and chatted. The warmth between them was palpable even from a distance. This was an alarming development, one that meant rethinking the plan. It wouldn't be enough to poison the woman over 30 nights as planned. It would have to be done with one quick dose. Yes, before the month was through, Linda Caldwell would die. Chapter 1. People on Devil's Beach leave garbage in the craziest of places. What is this? I whispered aloud, plucking a soggy tissue from the space between the white painted bumper and the nose of my vintage Volkswagen van. Diving back into the gap, my fingers brushed against a crumpled ice cream cup and a mangled wooden tasting spoon. So gross. People are pigs. The deep voice interrupted my cleaning ritual. I glanced to my left and spotted a pair of brown leather Oxfords. Because I was wearing a yellow cotton sundress and bent over in a pose that was suggestive at best and contorted at worst, I straightened my spine and looked smack into a pair of sparkling blue eyes, extremely alluring eyes, attached to an equally intriguing-looking man. He had a wide smile that drew me in, made me want to grin. He wasn't much older than me, and looked like he was fresh off a yacht, with money and class and extremely excellent manners, but not fussy, casual and easy. Yes, people are pigs. I shoved the handful of garbage into a can near the front tire, then gestured to the back of the vehicle. You should see what customers try to stuff in the engine compartment. Once, I found the remnants of a waffle cone. The man jammed his hands into his jeans pockets and tilted his head, studying my pink and white striped ice cream van. His eyes stopped on the logo painted in cursive on the side. Give me chills. Great name for an ice cream business. Does this thing run? I brushed my hands against each other. It not only runs, but runs amazing. I drove this